Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Couch Talk. It is Johnny Boy, and we're starting a new thing. Well, I kind of do this every once in a while, but we're going to start making it a scheduled event every Saturday. It's going to be me talking about gaming news, things going on in gaming, either good or bad, and we'll try and get a little conversation. Conversation started about what's going on in the gaming realm. So today we're talking about the hot topic of Microsoft's new game content usage rules, which, if you don't know what that is, they've released this nice little statement here. We know that people just like you, gamers, fans, individuals, and enthusiasts, love our games and sometimes want to use them for things like gameplay footage. You know, that stuff that people use sometimes. Screenshots, music, and other elements of our games, game content, to make things like machinima videos and other cool things, your items. We'd like to make that easier to do for fans of our games. So long as you respect these rules, you can use our game content to make your items. Let's dive deeper. Basically, they said there's going to be rules. And Microsoft, whenever you want to use their content, is going to grant you a personal, non-exclusive, non-sub-licensable, non-transferable, revocable, that's important, star that on your checklist, limited license for you to use and display game content to create derivative works based upon game content strictly for your personal, non-commercial, except as specifically provided below, use. This license is limited and clarified by the specific conditions and restrictions below, so please read them. We can revoke this limited use license at any time, for any reason, without liability to you, and if we think you are abusing a license for its intent, you may hear from us. We reserve the right to update the license and the rules from time to time. So basically what they're saying is you are privileged enough to use their game content. You person who doesn't make close to the budget that it requires to make a good video game, and if all gamers could make their own video games and put those on the internet, they would, but they can't. So it's almost like they're being passive aggressive. So what are the rules? What's everybody talking about? You can't reverse engineer our games to access the assets or otherwise do things that the game doesn't normally permit you to do in order to create your items. So you can't hack that, you cannot, exploit it to do things, and also, change the parts in the game, which, I don't know, anybody, there's hacking channels and stuff that are pretty hilarious, but I guess that's out the window now. You can't use game content to create an item that is pornographic, lewd, obscene, vulgar, discriminatory on the basis of race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, etc. Illegal, hate speech promoting violence, drug use, or illegal activity promoting crimes against humanity, genocide, or torture, or is otherwise objectionable. Whether an item is objectionable is up to us, but you can expect us to be concerned if a significant number of people in the game community and a public large kind of don't make shit that has stuff that's people don't like, but it's up to them. So if you say fuck, it might be objectionable. Except as described here, you can't sell or otherwise earn any compensation for your item, including through advertisements in the item. So if you promote the Gillette Mach 3 Sensitive or the L'Oreal Paris Advanced Hair Locket or the Old Spice Fresh stuff or Starbucks coffee or Scott's toilet paper or Chessex Dice in your video that has their game content in it, you cannot use it. Delicious. And you can't you can't have it on a website where you're selling other products or services. So if I had a Couch Talk website, which I don't, and my content was on there and had Microsoft stuff on there, and I was selling t-shirts to you, I can't do that based on these rules. So the biggest issue that I have with this isn't that Microsoft did this. They have all the right in the world to do this. But the issue is, what if this starts a trend? I don't really play Microsoft games at this point. I have a PS4, so I'm playing Sony stuff, and well, people, third-party developers on Sony. But what if things like, what if this is a trend? What if EA, what if Ubisoft, what if all the major developers say, oh, these are our rules for Let's Plays and game content, and they start limiting Let's Players and the revenue that they can make off advertising Scott's one-ply sandpaper toilet paper. What if they start limiting Let's Players? That's ultimately my biggest fear, because I do Let's Plays. I do, we use game content. We use, things that are under copyright, but based on fair use, we're allowed to use because we're, looking at it critically. We're also, playing it for people to watch and then determine if they want to play the game or buy the game. So ultimately, it's a question of, is this an attack almost on Let's Play? So that's where my question is, and I want you guys to chime in. What do you think? Do you think this is a step in the right direction towards getting rid of some of those Let's Players that are painfully over advertised? I know there's some out there where it's like there's 15 commercials in one Let's Play if it's 20 minutes long, or there's ridiculous product placements, but also there's people who make great content out there, and those people make a living off of what they do, and they deserve to make a living off of what they do, like the JonTrons, the Completionists, Game Grumps, PewDiePie. I mean, they do good stuff and people like it. And if they can make extra money by saying, here's Old Spice's new deodorant, it's really great, I use it every day, if that's what gets them some extra money and that they deserve, because they can't make tons of money doing YouTube, if they're trying to limit that, I don't think that's a good thing. And one day I want this channel to be big. I want people to value our opinion in gaming, and that's ultimately what I've always strived to do, is get my opinion out there, because I thought people consider my opinion good on gaming and stuff. So I leave you to the Reddit. If you like what you heard, go ahead and subscribe, and if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching Couch Talk. Join us every Saturday for talking about video game news and whatnot. And go ahead and check out some of our other videos. You don't have to, but you can at all. Join the couch. Let's get this talk started. Thanks for watching.